Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes Arch Manning. He was under siege last time out. Sacked 6 times, and it forced him into 2 interceptions. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come up.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Arch is going to throw for it. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And they talked about his speed all week, but this one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself, because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, Manning. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. With the draw, it's Henderson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And it's the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, he got loose. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The run inside. It's Smothers. Finding some room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job.
Snags it and he's open. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Back to throw, it's McCown. Looking for his man. That's caught, it's Henderson. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Running inside, it's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Arch Madness. Now improvising. Gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Quarterback may change this route. Third down from the gun, Manning. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Arch to throw. He's going to take off. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Completes it in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They want to throw it. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Motion from the wideout. Here's Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Forward and finds his man on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. A little screen to the running back. Oh, the quick spin move. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And it's the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Makes his man miss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Hardy. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Doing it himself again. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The run inside. It's Smothers. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The short hands, it's Henderson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Heaves it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Manning. It's complete to the left.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB.
Might have a chance. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. throws to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Manning. Get it out on the screen. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Manning to throw for it on 4th. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 14 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And it's the Roadrunners who are in the hurry up. To the air, it's McCown. Under fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Makes the grab and room to run. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Fighting off the defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Arch is going to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Manning. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. A quick pass to the left. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's McCown. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Running inside, it's Henderson. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to pass. It's McCown. Floats it out in space. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The run inside. It's Simon. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To throw, Manning. Takes a hit as he fires. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that second down, the quarterback had nowhere to go with it. The defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long, but because they couldn't do that, they let him spring free. It's now 3rd and manageable. This defense just making life hard on themselves right now because they're not finishing these plays.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And it's the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the draw, it's Henderson. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's McCown. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires on the run. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab in their space. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hold and fire complete. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And it's the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To throw, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside, it's Simon. Picks up the 1st down. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Texas! close in on a victory here in week 3. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go right back to the run. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.